What's up, guys? I mean, you know me already if you've already subbed to my channel. And you should already know that me and my buddies, we like to play all sorts of games. All sorts of games. I mean, like adventure games, mafia games, some social games, board games, puzzle games. I really love puzzle games. Telltale games, yeah. Those kind of games, you already know. And that other game that I don't really want to speak about.
Oh, am I right?
Oh, yeah, don't worry. There's going to be a new video coming soon for that one. But if you have subbed to my channel ever since that I first created it, I mean, you know that I play mainly horror games. And what can I say, man? I just love a good spook. But I decided maybe I should change things up a bit, you know? Get a little deeper into a game. Rather than just, you know, like cutting the quick video like usual and, you know, just try something different for a change. And I thought maybe I could just, like, bring you guys along with me, but, like, in a different way, right? I think we could cook up something really spicy, you know? Let's cook up something really good, and we can start with a common type of horror game that everybody loves to play. Zombie games, like State of Decay, or Dying Light, or World War Z, or, like, every single Resident Evil game. I love Resident Evil so much. I just want more. I want more, and I want more. And more. For real, though. But I got something good for you. Speaking of which, the new Dead Rising remaster game. I gotta tell you, I love the Dead Rising series. I used to play the first one all the time back in the day when it first came out, and then the second one came out. I really liked that one too, and then Dead Rising 2 off the record was pretty good. Then Dead Rising 3 came out, it was alright. It's kind of underrated, and then we got, well, whatever that was. Yeah.
I'm telling you, no. Hell no.
Yeah, probably gonna do a video on that anyway. But, you know, just for the laughs. I mean, come on. I am totally excited to drop this new series of videos, man. Because Dead Rising is so fun. And I think, well, honestly, guys, it's about that time, you know? So let's get dangerous. And we starting the game off with this frog. Yeah, look at him go. Actually, what we're really doing is we're starting off this game with a mother and her child trying to escape a zombie-infested town. And I'll tell you right now, it's not going to work out. So she's out here driving, and all this chaos is happening. Zombies are running away. Oh my god, there is a semi-truck right there, and we are just peeling off the road. And she can't drive. She could have easily... I feel she could have easily just avoided that, and now the car is dusted, and they are trapped in this car, and trust me, it is about to get a whole lot worse. Like, a whole lot worse. Like, what is you doing? You don't have any gas in the car. Just get out of the car. I mean, you have a better chance of just getting out right now and running away, because you're about to get, well, surrounded by zombies. It's too late now. So, yeah, pretty dark opening of this game, and I gotta tell you guys, this upset me a lot. But on the plus side, we are kind of getting right into the thick of it. The beginning of the game, where we're flying around in a chopper, and we are introduced to one of the greatest zombie survival horror game characters ever. My man, Frank West, and his stupid partner, the guy who flies the helicopter. I don't remember his name, to be honest with you. Anyway, so we're pretty much just flying around, and we discover a little town that is blocked off by government officials, and Frank is wondering, well, what is going on down there? So we need to get some pictures, and we're definitely not helping this guy, but we will take lots of pictures of him, and he is it's not looking good for him, and everything is kind of getting crazy pretty much right from the get-go. A little too crazy. But you know what? We need more crazy. We need better pictures. So, my man is about to get dropped off right on top of a giant mall. See if he can get some more pictures. And trust me, this jump is epic. No broken ankles or anything. Frank West is Chad. So anyways, we land on the roof and we get introduced to a very mysterious character. We don't know who this guy is. Wait a minute. Is that El Mariachi? Damn. Let me get a picture right quick. So anyways, Antonio Banderas is pretty much telling us you should not have come here. This is a bad idea and everybody is dead, but Frank has no idea what he's talking about. So we end up getting into the mall and everything looks pretty good. I mean, this mall is absolutely huge, and then all of a sudden Frank just sees a bunch of people trying to stop zombies from coming in the front door. So we need to get the scoop here, and then we got this crazy old lady running around looking for her lost puppy, and well, Frank doesn't know what to say there, but she's absolutely freaking out, getting in everybody's faces about it. Then all of a sudden, Frank spots a very spicy one. Very spicy. And right when I was about to go and get my Riz on, I get interrupted by, hey, who's this guy? Hey, is that the diabetes guy?
And I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
Look on the bright side. Zombies are stupid and slow.
I got a feeling that this quote's gonna really bite us in the ass later on. Then anyways, while everyone is putting a bunch of stuff right in the entrance, I'm just gonna take pictures and not help at all. And it looks like that I have been spotted and I'm getting ordered around like a bitch. And now I gotta go and help these people that I don't even know. But I guess that's just all part of it, right? So I'm about to go and grab some stuff, and then I see this crazy old man walking around, shouting, being grumpy. And I'm wondering what's the deal, so let's just take some pictures. Oh, he did not. He didn't like that. And right when I was about to figure out what is going on with this old kook, I hear a noise coming from the entrance. It is that crazy lady. She found her dog in a crowd of zombies, and she's about to let all the... What is she doing? She got strength like the Hulk like that, shaking off grown men? Damn. Anyway, so she's gonna just open the entrance, let all the zombies in.
Zombies are stupid and slow.
So she can get her dog. And obviously this is a horrible idea, but she's just gonna go and run with it and get obliterated by the zombies while trying to get her dog, while letting all the zombies in. So she pretty much just ruined everything. What a surprise. So anyways, we see another guy up on the second floor pretty much telling everybody, hey, there's safety up here. Why are you down there, you silly gooses? Maybe you should come up here instead. Let's see if anybody listened. They didn't listen at all. Oh well. So anyways, I make it to the safe spot where I'm introduced to 3 characters. And we got Brad. Brad is the leader of the bunch. And he's just trying to figure out like what exactly started this whole outbreak. And then we got... Oh my. God. Damn, Frank, control yourself. And there's Otis. So anyways, it seems like that they're trying to investigate what exactly is going on here, and there's something about this old guy. Now, we don't know what yet, but we're gonna figure it out as we play the game, I suppose. Here's the thing, they are being very super secretive about the information that they already have that they won't tell Frank, and Frank wants it, but you know what, who cares? She is fine! Anyways, we are getting right into it, and we already bump into a survivor named Jeff, and Jeff is looking for his wife. And we find his wife, Natalie, and then we reunite them, and it's just a good, wholesome moment that I did not take a picture of because I was not really paying attention. But after we rescue him and bring him back to the safe house, we go out and get bitten by zombies right away, and we look for stuff to, you know, just beat the shit out of them with, you know. I personally like the toy lightsaber. I think that is the best weapon. Just listen to the noise that it makes. That's amazing. And honestly, I think my other favorite weapon, oh, I got a few, but another one that I really like is the lawnmower. The lawnmower is so Chad. Just listen to this. Alright, but before we actually keep going, some of my recordings got a little messed up. I kind of messed it up, so I had to play this game twice. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing different clothing all the time, which another thing I love about this game, just want to let you know that that's probably why. I had to kind of mix and mash some of these clips, so bear with me a little bit. So anyways, I link back up with Brad, and we bump into that dude that we met on the rooftop. Yeah, remember that guy? really handsome guy. Antonio Banderas is not really happy with us, so he tries to kill us, and we're trying to find out what is the deal with him. But unfortunately, of course, he escapes. What a guy. And we don't see him for a little bit after that.
Look, I don't know what Jesse told you, but as far as I'm concerned, we're through working together.
Oh, really? Well, I got some info here that tells me that we are not through. So, looks like we're going to be partners for the entire game. So, let's just, let's just make a truce and we can make things happen. Okay, Brad? We partners now. So anyways, we're gonna go and kill more zombies with this chainsaw. Maybe we can find some survivors. And it turns out, well, look, we did find some survivors. Hey, yo, why are you attacking me for? Yo, this guy's going ballistic. I'm trying to help you out here. I don't understand. So I guess trying to help people in this game is either gonna go one or two ways. Like, look at this guy. He's going through a crowd of zombies just to get at me. I'm like trying to help the guy. Oh, and what's his problem? Well, it looks like it ain't gonna work out for him, and, well deserved. Sorry, dude. I ain't gonna help you. But I will help his friend, as his friend here, Aaron, is pretty scared. Like, really, really scared. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna give him a weapon, but I will take his food. And then the sun goes down, and the clock strikes midnight, and I guess this is the time where the zombies get a little bit angrier. Kind of like they're on steroids or something. They're going through some roid rage right now. So they get a little bit meaner and a little bit tougher to kill throughout the game during the night. And that's not the only problem either. This is the worst part of the game. These three guys, bro. Oh my god. In the original one, I had so many problems with these three fools. I kept dying over and over and over again. And these guys are just absolutely diabolical. So they spot like these two survivors, right? And they're obviously psychotic. So they're like, oh, let's just go kill them and ask questions later, I suppose. And I felt really bad for this dude right here because he just gets absolutely smoked. And then the girl is like really sad. So we gotta save her, right? So okay, Frank, you need to chill. You really need to chill. Alright, so we got two survivors with us, and we gotta go back to the safety room. And something very, very interesting happens at this moment. So all these zombies are like surrounding me, and then this wasp comes out of nowhere. And honestly, I hate wasps so much. They're just terrible, but this one actually serves a purpose. So as soon as you kill a wasp, I guess it lets off some sort of, I don't know, aroma or something. Then all the zombies kind of start freaking out. Their heads just start exploding, pretty much. So, there's that. But then later on in the game, after we save all the survivors and all that kind of crap, we link back up with Brad so we can try to convince this old kook, this old grumpy man, to come with us so we can get some information out of him. Now, here's the weird thing. Frank does not know what the deal is, but Brad knows what the deal is with this old guy, and Brad is just not telling him anything, and he's not really happy about that. So Brad pretty much tells us to fuck off and go do some other stuff, because he ain't really telling us nothing, so that's what I do, and that is when I bump into this dude. So this dude's name is Kent, and I guess he's like another photographer or something, but he's really obnoxious, and he thinks he's like the best photographer in the world. But we gonna prove him wrong on that one. So he tells us to take a few pictures of himself, doing poses, I guess. Then when we show him the pictures, he pretty much just laughs at me and tells me that I am a terrible photographer, and that's it. We don't really see him for a little bit after that. But he does give us a task where we gotta take like a bunch of funny photos, and I'm gonna prove to him that I am a pretty good photographer after all. Ken, you loser. So now we're back outside, and those prisoners are like trying to kill me again, but you know what? I've just had enough of them, so I'm taking them all out one by one, alright? I have had enough of these fools. I hated them in the first one, and now I hate them even more in the remaster. That's right, bro. Perfect picture. Get them the fuck out of here. Anyways, so we go to another part of the mall, Wonderland Plaza. Otis tells us that the roller coaster machine is like broken or something, so we are sent to investigate that. Remember when I said that I really do not like wasps? Well, there's another thing I really don't like. Okay? Clowns. I do not like clowns. They make me so uncomfortable. Okay, I got 3 things really that I absolutely despise. Wasps, clowns, and olives. Don't judge me. So we got this goofy clown named Adam, and he's a serial killer. I guess things just did not work out for him in the clown career, and he's out here doing some really, really crazy stuff. Not good. Ugh. I absolutely hate him so much. So anyways, Adam decides that he just pretty much wants to chop me down with his double chainsaw, his single hand chainsaws, and man, I gotta tell you, this guy's got a bag full of tricks when it comes to the moves. I mean, he could blow fire, he could do like somersaults, he could block like all of the bullets that are coming his way with his chainsaw, and he also blows up like these weird balloons that do stuff to you. But man, we just really need to delete this guy fast. Like, we need to delete him quickly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You have no idea how good this makes me feel. And the best part about it is, we get to take his chainsaws, and I guess we'll fix the roller coaster while we're at it. I mean, that is the reason why we went there in the first place, right? So we fix the roller coaster, and we meet up with this guy named Greg, who happens to be Otis's friend, and he shows us a secret passage that leads from one side of the mall to the other, and I gotta tell you, this is such a clutch move from Greg. Greg is low-key my favorite character in the entire franchise. So we go out and we rescue some more hostages. We meet up with this dude named David, who's absolutely terrified and doesn't want to really move anywhere. But he's got a lot of food though, so we're gonna take his food, and I guess we're gonna have to, you know, rescue him too, because I really want those PP points, you know what I'm saying? So we pretty much play babysitter and carry his ass all the way back to the safety room, which was such a pain. But he was a really nice guy, so it was worth it. But while we were at the security room, we actually saw some footage of that mysterious figure that we met right at the beginning, Antonio Banderas, and he was carrying like that grumpy old guy all around with him, and it looks like that we're just gonna have to save him. But you know, Frank would rather just stay in the security room with that fine piece of, you already know. So anyways, me and Brad link back up so we could rescue this old guy from Antonio Banderas, but then he just starts shooting at us. Like, what the heck is going on here? Why does this guy want to kill me? Why does he want to kill Brad? Like, what is the deal with the El Mariachi? Nobody knows yet. But man, he's got a gigantic sniper rifle. Like, what is that thing? My guy, that is a cartoon gun. That is the gun that Elmer Fudd used to hunt down Bugs Bunny and shit. So we end up chasing him down, but he keeps throwing all these grenades at me, which was a big pain, and then he starts gun butting me with his gigantic cartoon rifle, but I honestly just didn't care, and I started beating him with a lead pipe. But again, he gets away. Like, who is this guy? He just keeps getting away, and he never gets clipped. Like, it's crazy, man. So anyway, we finally get the old kook, but Brad is kind of beat up because Antonio Banderas shot him in the leg, so we gotta get Brad back to the security room along with the old man. But luckily, in this game, we skip all that, and it just kind of cuts right into us getting back in, and thank God for that, because I wasn't about to carry both these guys. Brad's all beat up and shit, so we need to find like some sort of medicine that can kind of heal him and he can get back to his winning ways. Man, we love Brad out here, so we're gonna do whatever we gotta do to make sure that he is healthy. But while we doing that, I guess we're gonna take some goofy ass pictures for that Kent guy, I guess, and maybe he'll like them. I kind of hope he does. And then maybe in the meantime, we can go and rescue a couple other hostages. And we do find some in one of the sports stores, or one of the shoe stores, I guess.
Let me borrow a gun. I'm sorry.
Oh, I I pressed the wrong button. Oopsie daisies. Shit, and dead. The monsters are now eating his carcass in front of his wife, and I'm hungry, so whatever. So anyways, I said fuck that noise. We're going right to the supermarket so we can get that medicine for Brad, because let's be real here, we kind of running out of time, so we need to get this done. And then that's when it happens. Another crazy psychopath is in the grocery store with me. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but he is absolutely freaking out. I mean, I think he's like the store manager or something, and he's like riding around this cart just like full of like sharp objects surrounding it, and he's just absolutely freaking out. But one thing I did notice here is that he's got that spicy lady in the cart. Remember the girl that's like right from the beginning that was at the entrance? Yeah, that one. Yeah. She's spicy.
I don't allow vandalism in my store!
Alright, bro. Chill. So this dude just like tackles me right away with this crazy cart that he has, and man, how long did it take him to build that thing? I have no idea, but he just chases me like around and around the grocery store until I pretty much dust him.
Have a nice day. Clean up! Register 6!
Well, my man just died doing what he loved, working at the grocery store. And anyway, so we find this girl from the beginning, and then Frank now realizes that, hey, that's that spicy girl from the beginning. Damn, she fine as hell. And as I was about to rizz her up, she is just like, no, bud, you look a little creepy. And what the hell are you wearing? Like, you probably don't want to be anywhere near anybody wearing something like that. So she just bounces. So anyway, we get Brad's medicine and we're on our way back, and we see another person that needs to be helped. So I just get right in there and I chop all of these zombies down with Adam's chainsaw, which I haven't really used that much in the game. But we end up rescuing her.
It's too dangerous here, kiddo. I'll take you someplace safer.
Okay, Frank. Take it easy. You just take it easy now.
I was really scared at first, but now I'm just glad I got to meet a nice guy like you.
Damn, Frank, your Riz is on 100 right now, but holy! He's really just going for it, rescuing all the ladies. So anyways, we get the medicine back to Brad, and hopefully he can recover soon so we can get his help. And then we figure out, like, what exactly is the deal with this old dude. So I guess we find out that this old guy was, like, a doctor that was, like, experimenting with, I'm going to assume the wasps? The bugs? Anyway, it was a human experiment that ultimately went wrong that caused all of the zombification. So that's pretty much what happened there. But I think the whole idea is like, how do we fix it? And so Frank and Jesse is trying to figure that out while this old guy is just freaking out. I'm getting good shots though. Good pictures. And the door's shut. I guess I'm not getting any more pictures. Speaking of pictures though, we actually end up going back to where we met Kent, so we can show him the kind of funny, goofy pictures that we took for him, and hopefully, he likes them.
Aw, Frank. Oh, Frank. How can you even show me crap like this? Ah. I can't stop laughing.
Dude, what the hell? Man, that was kind of rude, to be honest. I really worked hard to get those pictures, risked my life, and I thought we had some pretty goofy ones, but I guess Kent didn't like them, and that's the last we ever see of him, ever. So I end up rescuing like a couple more hostages, and on the way back, we bump into something really, really strange. It's like this some sort of cult leader shows up in front of the movie theater, and he's like, I don't know, I guess he's about to make some sort of sacrifice to this woman, and you know how Frank feels about that. He needs all the ladies on his side. So you know we're about to stop him from doing that for sure. So I try to take a picture of what's going on, and I guess the cult leader notices me in the background. I mean, how can you not notice me in the background? I mean, look at what I'm wearing at the moment. And he turns all the cult members against me, and, well, That's just not good, I gotta tell you. Being in a cult is very strange. I'll never understand how people get wrapped up into that kind of thing. But I can see it happening during a zombie apocalypse, and they're all, okay, they're all just looking at me, and pretty freaky looking too. So I just mow them all down with a chainsaw, then I rescue the girl, and we take her right back to the security room. What a feel-good moment that is, but all that good feeling is about to come to a quick end once we get to the hardware store.
Name and rank, soldier!
You can't tell me. Can you, fella? Oh yeah, I know why. It's because you're a mole. I'm right. Aren't I? You
Are nothing but a filthy animal!
My god, bro, this guy is a menace. This is probably one of my favorite bosses from the original Dead Rising, and he really lives up to it in this one as well. He's really hard to, like, really do hand-to-hand with, and plus, he's got this machete that really, like, does quite a bit of damage, if you ask me. And he's pretty stealthy, too. He, like, hops over everything. He's, like, hard to find. He runs pretty quickly. And his story is actually really, really sad, but we're gonna get to that later. Let me just body this guy first with Adam's chainsaw. I gotta tell you, man, Adam's chainsaw has served me so well in this game. The perfect weapon to put this dude down, and it gets really sad after this.
You. Over there. Here. Take this. My granddaughter. She was done in by those damn zombies. When I heard her scream, I just lost it. Everything went white suddenly. The war, it wasn't over. Not for me. It never ended.
Bruh. That was pretty sad. Overall, though, I'm having a really good time playing this game, and I'm already in the middle of recording the second part to my adventure. So this is kind of like my first video doing it in, like, you know, this format. So I kind of really hope that you enjoyed it, but I was a little bit nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely a little shy, you know, just kind of showing you guys a little bit more to my personality and how I like to play these video games. So anyways, I'm outie. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out, yo. Part 2 coming soon.
Things are very different now. Made my way up in the game. My closest friends are